Hey everybody. I have a few new friends that I've been Bible journaling with, and I wanted to just share it with anybody that was looking to journal or do something fun. 30 minutes, real quick tonight. It's very relaxing. All you need is a glue stick, some paper, and really just crayons. And these are the verses that have peace in them, that have peace listed. This was the one that if you don't have this one done yet, that's 4:7, great verse. Getting in the Word, doing something fun and relaxing and being together. I have a piece of paper. Any paper will do. You can take white paper and watch what I do. I'm gonna rip it. I love ripping paper. This is gonna be my son. So you can do this, you can just doodle, you can just listen to the sound of my voice. And at exactly 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we are going to all pray peace over everybody tonight. So I'm going to make a quick sun. So I'm going to lay this down, and I saw somebody do this and it was so cute. And look, I actually have a sun. Carrie, you gave these to me. So I'm just going to tear this out, literally tearing it out. I do like the sun with the sunshine, but this is the idea. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to lay it over the top of it. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to tear, literally just tear. These are kind of fun. I'm going to tear rays, and we're going to do 5 rays. So I'm just going to do, these are rays of peace. So I know I should be like a teacher. These are rays of peace, and at the bottom of each, and if you have white paper, totally fine, take a crayon and color it. And I love it, messier is better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot these out under my sun, going down. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and under the rays, I'm gonna put a P and an E and an A and a C and an E. Then I'm gonna leave a little space at the bottom, and we're gonna do a tip-in, okay? So let me try to pull this up. Jen, I love you, Jen. There we go. Okay, I'm super sore, Jen. I feel like a dinosaur tonight. Okay. That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So literally, I'm just going to cut this out. Bible journaling is just doodling and being creative while you're thinking on God's word. And tonight, I really want to think about peace. I think we all need peace in our hearts, peace everywhere, right? Peace, peace, peace. And I wanted to, since we're in such isolation these days, I really wanted to get together and pray with people. So I had a few people and new friends that asked me about Bible journaling. So I'm gonna we're gonna Bible journal tonight. And while I'm doing that, this is gonna be super quick. Just remember, for all of my Bible journalers, because I know some of you guys are on that don't Bible journal, so I'll try to be calming and entertaining for you tonight. For my Bible journalers, when you're done with your piece tonight, make sure you post it. I loved seeing everybody's work last week underneath the post. It just warms my heart so much. Okay, so here are my rays. And then, I don't know, this looks a little too nice, so I'm gonna rip it a little bit. I'm gonna rip it. There's no rhyme or reason, okay? I'm just gonna round out the top. I bet kids love ripping paper. I know dogs love ripping paper. Do cats like ripping paper? Jen, does your cat rip paper? Does she is there something that they love playing with? I don't have a cat. Anybody have a cat? I'd love to know. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna take my sun. I think I'm gonna cut it in half. And I think I'm just gonna cut it haphazardly here. And I was even thinking of maybe, the cool part is, what I really wanna show you is the tip-in. We're gonna do a cool tip-in that opens up like a card. And you could use that to actually make a card for somebody. Have you sent anybody a letter lately? Who sent somebody a letter? Does anybody send letters anymore? I love getting mail and letters, handwritten letters. I love that. They warm my heart. Oops, I don't want the blue. No blue. Only bright. This is happy, happy. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this down. So these are my rays. And don't worry, I'm going fast tonight because I really just need to be in fellowship and community with you guys tonight. So I'm just gonna do this, give you your idea. I'm gonna leave these pointing up and off the page because it's fun. And then I'm going to add my rays of sunshine. I'll probably put them underneath. And for all of you guys that are new, when we create in our Bible or in our journal, there's no right or wrong. It's just fun, and whatever it is, it is. So I should probably paste these down because this is what I'm going to do next. I got my supplies out ahead of time. I was actually prepared this time. If you're popping on, say hi to me. So these are my letters that I'm going to use, but I don't have any P's or E's. And if you just want to draw like in white, that's fine too. I actually need these rays to go up a little bit because I want to do the tip in the middle of this. The rays, I love rays of peace. I'm going to make them all uneven, but they got to be a little bit. Yeah, we'll go up like that. And then my tip in will go down here. Carrie, these are all papers you left with me when you moved. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take a P and I'm going to do a white P. And I'm just going to put it at the end of here. I think, you know what? I'll attach it. I'm not going to push it down yet to tack it on because I'm going to, what I've been doing lately is layering all these and then going back and pasting them on. Now, since I only have these E's, I will use an E here. I'll tack it on the bottom of this because then I can decide how long and how tall I want it. Here's my other E. I think I want this one to go up a little bit. And maybe this one, I think, maybe up a little bit too. But I saw somebody do, yeah, that's cool. I love it. You know what would be really fun, and I probably will do this, is once I get this down on the paper, I'll do little lines and like a little star. So it's like peace is radiating out all over the place, and I can do my Zentangles. If you guys know my Zentangles, that would be a fun place to do it. The little doodles that are fun. So here's my A. And I'm gonna paint these. So I will probably do the opposite. I'll do stripes on these. So there'll be polka dots and then stripes. And then my C. Okay. So I'm not gonna finish this with you tonight, but I'm gonna show you all the steps. So you can go back and watch the replay, but it's pretty simple. I think you'll be able to do it all on your own. Now, this is the cool part, the tip-in. Don't mind all my messy scraps. This is what I want to spend a little bit of time on. So just any piece of cardstock, and what you're gonna do is I'm gonna fold this. See, this is all a little too low. I need this to go up a little bit. That's why I'm glad I didn't paste it down. We're gonna fold this so it folds in and opens out. But you know what? I think it may be too. We're gonna make like a little hidden door. So one of the sides is gonna go over the top. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit, but that's okay. I'll work it. I'm used to having my bigger book. Let's cut this down just a teeny bit. And you don't have to do this with me right now. Once you watch it, I think you'll be able to do it. We used to, it's kind of like, remember when we used to make snowflakes when we were in school? I'm telling you, this is so relaxing. Adults just love doing these. Okay, so we're gonna go halfway. Can you see that? Am I in screen? Yes. So we're gonna go halfway. Then I'm going to actually open up one side and I'm gonna go over a little bit further, and that's where I'm going to fold it down. And you know I love my little boning tool. And then I'm gonna add some multimedia onto this. So as you guys are just cutting out, I want to show you, this is when I do the multimedia and the layering. Remember we did some junk journaling last week? If you have a card that says peace on it, this would be a great place to use it, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I have this overlay that I love, and as you can see, it's got a whole bunch of sayings on it. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut it out, and this is going to be my little doorknob to open up my card. Okay, so I'm going to put this, I'm going to glue it on this side. So this is the side that opens. So this is like my little door handle, okay? I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on the outside, but before we get too far along, I want to give you the acronym for peace. So I'm going to decorate this whole part, but before I do that, I have a stamp that says peace on it. You could just write it, but this is what I wanted to show you. So as you're working, you can kind of think of what you want to do. Cute little trick that I want to show you is these clear stamps. I love these clear holders because you can see exactly, and it's got lines on it, you can see exactly where it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna stamp it. How am I gonna stamp it? I'm gonna stamp it in the middle. If you don't have any stamp pads, I have so many art supplies, but do you know I have no idea where my stamps are? So I'm going to take one color off of this. So let's do turquoise. Let's do that turquoise color. And do you guys know, if you have a really thick marker, that you can color your stamp with the marker. You just have to lay it down before it dries. And it's not totally opaque, but it worked good. And it really, that way you're not having a lot of overage onto the stamp, and I can see where I'm gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it at the bottom. I'm gonna put it here. And I'm gonna wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. There may be some black left. Okay, no, that's right. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna go over it like I wrote it. Haha, y'all know I love lettering so much. Someday I'm gonna do a hand lettering course. I'm gonna take it so that I can teach it. Okay, so here is my word. And I like that it's imperfect. I'm going for the imperfection. I'm gonna put a little bit of dots on it to make it kind of cool looking. Okay, this is the acronym that I, oh, you know, I got a mess up right here, so that is no mess up, right? There are no mess ups in crafting and journaling and Bible journaling. Okay, the acronym that I wanted to give you for the inside of this, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the sides, but I wanna hold true to my 7 o'clock to start praying. So I'm going to take, I'm gonna give you an acronym. Let's see. How am I gonna put this? I guess I will just do it on the side here. We'll do P, E, A, C, E. Hopefully, I think I can make that work. So now I'm going to take a really thin, this is the acronym that I was thinking for peace. This is the prayer, so please engulf, envelop, wrap, embrace. Let's do embrace, that's a pretty one. Embrace all your children. Guess what the last one is? Anyone have a guess? Let me read the comments. Anybody have a guess of what the last word is? Oh, the bird loves shredding paper. That's good to know. I do want to quilt. You know I want to quilt, Marcia. And if we could all get together, now would be the perfect time to do it. Okay, The last word is everyone. So this is my acronym that I have for you, and this is what I would ask everybody to pray for the rest of the week. That the Lord please embraces all his children everywhere and everyone. So it should be everyone, everywhere, I guess. That just came to me. Everywhere, all the E's. Now, I'm gonna junk journal. Oh, yes, you all guessed it. Very, very good. Catherine, good job. Catherine, have you ever Bible journaled? I know you've seen some of my stuff, but have you ever Bible journaled? Okay, this is asking for, I still have these hearts that I have from our old, it needs a heart. It needs a heart on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the front page. I'm gonna put this right here. Now what I wanted you to think about, and again, you're not gonna have it done right away. I'm gonna paste this here, but I wanna put some stuff under it first. So I was thinking of just taking some feathers. I have a feather. Oh gosh, I haven't used these stamps in a while. I need to get back in person so we can do this stuff together, everyone. So here's a feather that I have. And you know what I'll use? Oh, I have a lighter color. I think a lighter turquoise, maybe. No. It's okay, we'll use this one. And I'm going to go over this and I'm gonna stamp it on paper first. Oh my gosh, do you guys know that you wrote down everyone and everywhere? And I only thought everyone, but before I looked, I got your message. That's why I said I added everywhere. So I stamped this on a piece of paper really quick first, and I almost did this on my journal. Do not do that. I just want this to I just want something, a little background on it. I'm gonna do one more upside down. You know what, I'm just gonna do half. So if you don't want it really dark, just stamp it on something first so it takes most of it off, and then you just have a little bit left. And then you can just kiss it. So I'm just gonna start layering some things here. What were the other things that I took out to layer on here? You want to still see my piece and my sun rays. I know you should have left some of that paper for your mom, Carrie. You gave it all to me. Everything needs hearts. I agree. Everything needs hearts and everything needs glitter. So we have the sun, we have the rays of peace. I have exactly 5 more minutes and then we're all gonna pray together. Donna, please hang with me. I would love for you to pray with us. I'm gonna add, no, I don't wanna add the ray of sunshine because that's too much. How about, I'm gonna add, I just wanna layer some stuff on here so it looks a little fun. And then this I'm gonna paste here so that it opens. And then there is my word and my prayer. You can write a prayer in there, and I will literally, when this is finished, it's too big. When it's finished, I will move this up a little bit so it sits right here. But I want it to kind of, I guess I should put some of these around it, like little pieces. No, I don't love that. Let's see. About another feather. I made feathers. I have these feathers. Let's see. When I journal, I think I like that. So I'm gonna paste this on top of that right now. I make things and I just put them to the side and then I find a place to use them later. And whenever I am gluing something on, I don't want to glue it on my page. I put it on a piece of paper. So I'm going to have this go off the page a little bit like this. I'm going to put this here. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. But then this is kind of cute because the tail is what will open up the door right there. And peace, feathers of a dove, right? I don't know if a feather is peaceful, but to me it is. I always think when I see feathers on the ground, does anybody else think of angels around? Okay, so I need to do something more to the back of this. It needs some more zhuzhing, as we say in hair. It needs some color. It needs some stickers or something going on here. I'm just gonna grab some stickers and throw them on. I'm so excited that we have some new people that haven't ever Bible journaled before, that just got new Bibles. That I just wanted to give you a little project to start, and I really needed to have people to pray with tonight. That was my main goal. I feel like I'm missing, well, I'm always missing everybody, but I really wanted to pray. Peace was on my heart for most of the weekend, and I really believe in the power of prayer, and when two or more are gathered in his name, that's when the magic happens. Not that he doesn't hear every prayer that we say ourselves, but there's power in numbers. And I know that the Lord, as I tell you each time I Bible journal, there's no mistakes, and I know he's giggling at me every time I sit down to journal, because my aunt wanted me to give her an idea of what I was going to be doing, and I said, well, it kind of just comes to me as I can give you an idea, but I don't really know. It just kind of happens. So I'm just layering things. I want to make this a little more interesting with some like we say, zhuzh. I want some zhuzhing around the outside of this. I love feathers, right? So I have 3 more minutes. If you guys have something specific relating to peace or a prayer request, please put it in the chat. I'll be praying for the whole. I'm praying like crazy for so many of my friends right now. But what I want to pray specifically tonight is for our friends and for our family and for our country, and I want to blanket the world in peace. So I thought these verses are perfect. I was laughing when I was looking up the verses because I've had this now for 4 years, I think. And all the pages that were perfect for peace, I've already filled up. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm doing something right. All of my peace pages are filled up. So can you guys hear my dog snoring? That's her. Okay, let's see. Okay, and don't forget, how are you guys doing? Let me know you're still here. Everybody's good? You can hear my dog snoring. That's what you're doing the funnies for. Okay. She prays in her sleep with me. I know she does. She's getting louder too. So when I'm all done, I'm gonna take these off layer by layer and paste them down. I'm probably gonna bring my rays up a little bit because I think I want to Zentangle a little bit underneath them. But I'll post a picture of my finished. But please, everybody, if you are journaling tonight with me, please show me your finished work because I love seeing all of it. I hope this was just a fun idea for you. I wanted to just pause real quick I want to value everybody's time. I hope a few people jump on that just want to pray. And then keep journaling. Keep on journaling. And like I said, I'll show you my finished product, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. So my idea was tearing the paper so it's totally imperfect. The rays of peace are coming down, and the prayer, it's coming down on the world. I was gonna actually, if I didn't do the tip in, here's another idea for you. Go on the internet, and I was gonna actually get a half globe of the world and paste it down here. So it was like the sun, the rays coming down all over the world. You could do that and put the tip in on the other side of the page if you wanted, but I think I'm just gonna, the Lord knows my intention, so I think I'm gonna keep this here for me.